You can start your Varanasi food walk in Kashi somewhere between 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock to be absolutely safe. However, I would suggest that your first destination should be the Kal Bhairav. Now, I know you are a foodie, that's why you have come to this video. It also means that you are going to start your breakfast in the morning. So, here is an idea. Come here at around 6 o'clock, 6:37, and start with the Kal Bhairav Mandir. And then from here, in the lanes of Banaras, you will find the various iconic food points. So that's the Kal Bhairav Mandir Dwar. It is on the main road. You can come here from e-rickshaws, cycle rickshaws, anything. And then from here onwards, you have to walk. Now what I'm going to do is that the portions in between, I'm going to do a little speed bump. That is, I'll speed up the footage so that this video becomes a little smaller, because last time when I shot it, it really ran into 1 hour. So that's too much of a time to scroll in between. So this is the Kal Bhairav Mandir road. That way in Banaras, at every place you will find something or the other to eat. I mean, there are so many eateries, but today we are going to only cover the iconic places, the places which are frequently mentioned on social media. And this guide is a guide to take you to these places. So you enter the Kal Bhairav Mandir Dwar from here, and then you keep walking straight from here on. Feature in GoPro, it is start and stop real speed. Let me try this option out afterwards before I try it on a permanent basis. Now let me do a brief alignment. That's the road from which we came, the main gate, Dwar, the Kal Bhairav Dwar. And this road comes from the other part of the market. And then there are these two lanes. One is here and one is here. So there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes merging over here. So I'll just take you around. So these are the people selling the religious articles. And that's the Kal Bhairav Mandir. And as I said, if you come here early morning or late night, there isn't too much of a crowd over here. So that's the queue. And when you enter inside the temple, so that's the point where you enter, and then you come out from this side. So over here, things are quite convenient and simple. You have to remove your footwear over here, or you can remove it anywhere along with the shop vendors. And there is hardly any requirement of security. So the queue which you are seeing over here will take about 1 hour to clear. That's Malayu. So as I mentioned, breakfast is available everywhere. But today we are on the hunt for the iconic places. So this is the street which you have to take to go towards the so-called Khau Galli. Okay, so there was a slight problem with the previous video. Now, so you take this route. There is a right turn from here. As I had mentioned earlier, there are these 4 or 5 roads. So there is a right turn from here which you have to take and be very careful while taking it. I don't think I should go on a speed warp now, because all these landmarks are very important. So from here you take a right turn, and you are going now exactly parallel with Kal Bhairav. And here there is an interesting temple. It's not too much of a walk. It's a very small walk. So no need for the time warp mode. I'll do it on the main road where there are gaps in between. So we are going exactly parallel to the Kal Bhairav Mandir complex. And here there are these three temples. One, two, and this one, where Shiva is depicted as the nine planets, takes the form of the nine planets. So over here, all of a sudden, as you take a left turn here, you will come on the kind of, a main street. There you go. So this is a main street, and you'll see a lot of shops over here. As I mentioned earlier, shops are aplenty, and at this point of the time, the only the food stalls are open, and of course the morning vegetable shops. So this place is also called a mandi, Chauka Mandi. That's what is known as. Okay, these are the two big gold jewelers. They have got their houses over here, and here is the left turn for going to all these temples, especially Bindu Madhav, which is important. So this is the vegetable. There are a lot of vegetable shops along this lane. So in the morning time, between 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, even till 11 o'clock, all these shops are closed. So you can take a nice walk over here in these streets. You can see the vegetable vendors are also setting up their things. So that gate which you saw, where all the temple notices are kept, that is a very important landmark. If you hit that also, then you can keep walking along this route. And then all of a sudden, you will come across the most iconic place of breakfast. So this place has got good reviews on Google Maps. It's a sweet shop, but then along with that, it is also serving Malayo. So here you can see people are waiting for this place to open. So all these places, people are waiting for this shop to open. So that's the place. It's a sweet shop, very small, limited amount of sweets. But that's the best part about this place. And then as you keep walking towards this road, okay, that's the name of this place, Chaukhamba. Chaukhamba Sabzi Mandi. He's another curd seller. And here again, you will find the route going to Bindu Madhav temple. And over here, this route takes a turn towards Thatari Bazaar. So again, as I said, you'll find a lot of shops over here, and then there's a sweet shop here. This guy also sells sweets. Then there is one more in the front who is very famous for Malayo again. So there you go. Now, basically, I came here early morning just for one reason. Here it is. So I came here in the morning because the Ram Bhandar opens quite early. And he closes shut at 10 o'clock. Because whatever stuff he brings is very limited and it finishes. So that's the reason why I thought I'll come early over here to record that place. So what we'll do is we'll first go towards that place. We'll do the filming over there, and from there we'll fall back again to this Sriji Sweets. So these are the streets of Banaras, or rather you would say Kashi, because Kashi is the ancient name of this place. That's another one selling. That's a very popular breakfast place. Judging by the amount of crowds. And then that's the Ram Bhandar. So there you go. Okay, Sriji Sweets is an internet celebration. It's a social media celebrity. But many people find that Malayo to be a little sweeter than usual. Malayo is not supposed to be sweet, but if you think, and there are a lot of other shops, this is one which is recommended. His Malayo is, it has that typical Malai flavor, not too sweet, and it is not heavy on the people, those who don't like to take sugar or those who are not accustomed to taking too much sugar. And then there is one more which is coming up ahead uh, on the just about the corner. So these are the two places which are in the same lane where you can try it out. Uh, but of course, I showed that place just because of one reason, for the celebrity status that it enjoys. It's going to be 9 o'clock, and my favorite curd shop is still not open. This is Rajaram Lassi shop. He makes the best lassi in Varanasi, but now I have to move on. Otherwise, I'll get late at the other places. So that's Ram Bhandar over here, and from here onwards, there are three shops. One is Tina Kachori, which is in that lane over there, and one is Raswanti, which is on this side. That's another Malayo shop. But we not go to these places because Dina Chaat is closed in the morning. It only opens at 4 o'clock, and Raswanti is on my radar, but afterwards. Here's another kachori place which is just opening up. So morning breakfast start at 8 o'clock. I was not aware about the timings. And the next breakfast location is this one. This also is starting. It will slowly started picking up. So once the Ram Bhandar closes, this one picks up in a big way. And this is a very old sweet shop, but there are no breakfast items which are served over here. So from here onwards, what we'll do is there are next few places coming up. So we'll go into time warp mode to speed up the video, and we have to hit the main road from here. There are some side lanes, but there's a possibility of losing the way. Not for me, but definitely for the first time visitors. So we go into time warp and reach the main road fast. Now that's the Thatari Bazaar lane. That is what will take you to the Ram Bhandar. Now the problem is that it's just a lane. It's not marked anywhere, so you cannot miss this thing. That's chalk over there, and the immediate lane which is next to chalk is this one, and that one goes beyond and it meets the Kal Bhairav main dwar from where we started. So on this road, again, as I mentioned, There's one more shop over here selling malayo and kachori. But the most iconic place over here is this one, Gauri Shankar Kachori Wale. This guy is very famous. And then the Lakshmi Chai Wala, the one who makes that makhan bread. So two places over here. One is this one and one is this Kachori person. So again, as I mentioned, these are iconic places. That's why, and it'll be very crowded, as you can see from outside. There you go. So two shops. Lakshmi Chai Wala is inside. There is a good amount of seating available inside, and the Kachori Wala is on the main road. Now from here, we go to a very very iconic place. So there is an interesting story about this place. It is actually it's a Kachori gully. The lane is named as Kachori Gully. And unfortunately, in Kachori Gully, there are not too many Kachori shops. However, there is one shop which more than makes up for all the so-called, lack of Kachori shops. That is Nilu Kachori Bhandar. And the reason for coming out on the road and then taking this road is because of this shop only. So that's the chalk area, and that's a lane going inside. And over here you can see prominently marked Nilu Kachori. All these shops are closed, which is the reason why this guy is operational. He is, I think, again opens at 8 o'clock and up till 11 o'clock, till the time these shops are open. So that was the Nilu Kachori shop, and then from here we move on to the main road. Now as we hit the main road again, over here you will find a series of iconic shops. Okay, these are the ones which are featured on by the food bloggers, and they have popularized it. Now, I haven't visited any one of it, but you can make a fair, good idea, looking at the number of reviews and all those things. So the first one in this lane is this one, Banarasiya. Now, as compared to the other places, this one provides you with a place to sit. You can sit inside. Again, he will give you options for malayo and the regular breakfast options like kachori and some sort of rudimentary menu also. So that's the place right on the main road. And as I mentioned, he's got a sitting also.